Good morning, and can I start by saying welcome back. It has been quite a long and extremely hard journey, hasn't it, for each and every one of us, and for some it has been harder. But we are now back, and we are delighted to have opened our doors again to the whole West House community. It is not going to be quite as it was over 12 months ago. We still have certain restrictions in place for extremely good reason. So as you are welcomed back to school, I have to utter a word of caution. I know that many of you will be extremely excited to see friends again, to be able to rush around, renew friendships, have fun here at school. But we must continue to be extremely sensible in what we do. My colleagues and I, we have studied things, we have studied guidance, we have worked extremely hard to make sure that the environment is as safe as it can possibly be. But a lot of this depends on you. Some of you, especially older boys, will be allowed to play certain games at break time, for example, but only for as long as you are sensible about it. I commented to my colleagues on Friday, I haven't had a single significant behavioural problem at West House School this term. Now then, I don't propose to see that change now. So you must all, I know you are excited, but you must all exercise common sense. We must continue to social distance. We cannot be running around playing TIG. We cannot be playing, worse still, rough and tumble, as I know little boys like to do. We cannot do that. We must keep our distance in corridors, in classrooms. We must move around the site sensibly. We must wash our hands, sanitize our hands regularly and properly. That doesn't mean rushing in to be first, washing our hands as quickly as we possibly can so that we can be first in the queue for lunch. Those days, gentlemen, are gone. We are now living in a time where we must pay far more attention to looking after our own welfare and the welfare of other people. So we will wash our hands properly when instructed to do so. We will sanitize our hands properly whenever we leave one room and whenever we arrive in another room. That is what we must do. When we are out in the playgrounds, we will play sensibly and do exactly as we are reasonably asked to do. When we cough, when we sneeze, we catch it and we bin it. All right, there are plenty of tissues around the site, so you must be extremely conscious, please, of coughing and sneezing, and make sure that you catch it and you bin it. These are basic rules that we have to follow. You cannot share food with anyone. You cannot share stationery with anyone. You must bring your own stuff where it is at all possible, and you cannot share. So as we come back to school, we step into what I sincerely hope is a new and extremely positive dawn with confidence and enjoyment, but also with caution. Small steps, making sure that we are doing all the right things that we have now become used to. Every single one of you understands this. and we have a moral duty to keep ourselves safe, to keep each other safe, and to keep our community safe. So please, please, as we enter this new day, this new dawn, this new era almost, make sure that you are doing your bit to keep those around you safe. We're going to be straight back into the thick of things now we are back at school, but before we get involved in the working week, I want to rewind to last week when we had a hugely successful and enjoyable World Book Day, and I was delighted, whether at home or indeed at school, the amount of you who made the effort to get involved. I thought the masked reader was absolutely fantastic, and from what I hear, everyone enjoyed that. The costumes, the book in the jar, the engagement with the Enrichment Grid, absolutely fantastic. So well done to all of you. And I start this week by just dishing out a few prizes. They will come round during the course of the week. They will be handed out. And they go as follows. In the early years department, here we go. We saw some absolutely lovely costumes and prizes. Are you listening? Go to Persephone, well done. Millie, Adam, Isabel and Arian. You get costumes, prizes, so absolutely fantastic and congratulations. Other costume prizes in reception, Luke K. Year 1, Ibrahim R. and Harold P. In Year 2, Rishi I. and Kunal K. In Year 3, Rayan S. Year 4, Thomas T. Year 5, a different Thomas T. and Gibran L. And in Year 6, Sebastian P., who I have to say looked absolutely magnificent, and Rayhan K. So all those pupils will be getting costume prizes. Well done. Book in a jar winners. In preschool, Zidane H. Well done. In reception, Alex M. Rohan S. Year 1, Yifan C. and Sahil N. Year 2, Harrison B. Year 3, Eton M. Year 4, Raphael O. Year 5, Jack J. and Kai Y. And in Year 6, Naman C. Book in the jar winners, and some of those were hugely inventive, hugely imaginative, and absolutely fantastic. We also have prizes and awards for our Enrichment Grid winners. Last week, boys in years 3 to 6 had a specific World Book Day Enrichment Grid organised by Mr. Bolton, and prizes will be going to, in year 3, Aranveer G, year 4, Abdullah A, year 5, Nikhil S, and in year 6, Isa A. So all those various prizes, plus the 60-second showcase prizes, which I haven't forgotten, will be dished out during the course of this week, but well done to you all. As for the Masked Reader, well, so many of you engaged with it positively, so many of you enjoyed it, and so many of you got it right, that it's a congratulations on this occasion to one and all, and I sincerely hope you enjoyed that little bit of fun during the course of World Book Day last week. Now, finally for this morning, we have our commendations, and these again will be handed out now you are back at school. We will bring them round to you. Commendations for last week are awarded as follows. So it is Kion P in year 1 for maths, Ayad I in year 1 for handwriting, and Sarim S in year 1 for maths. Very well done. In year 3 we have some art commendations going to Ari N, Eton M, Fausto L, Jacob S, and Joshua R. Well done. In year 4 we have commendations for Joseph H for spellings and maths. Fantastic that, Joseph, well done. Manveer B for maths and art, well done to you. Ilyas S for maths, Thomas B for maths and art, and Haris D for maths. In year 5 we have commendations for Jack J for art, Isaac B English, Zachariah H for English, Daniel G for English, and Thomas W for English. Also in year 5 for Pythagorean ratios we have Ryan K, Noah K H, Kai Y, and Owen W. Very well done. And then finally for this morning we have commendations in year 6 for Azar B for enrichment, Sebastian P for maths, Nihao SR for maths, and then for art, Johnny H and Ravi V. So as we welcome you back to school, we start on a magnificently positive note, and we can look forward to the rest of this term and beyond with a huge amount of confidence, I hope, and we can enjoy what lies ahead, I sincerely hope. Have a great week.